United States of America is one of the wealthiest countries in the world, particularly when it comes to pumping money into government-funded organisations, or researching newer and better technology, especially NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Back in 1969, space technology was nowhere near what it is today, and some say that Apollo 11 was never possible. The space technology and equipment that not only NASA had, but also the rest of the world, was just not sophisticated enough. So, some suggest that NASA decided that the best way to be the first nation to land on the uncharted moon would be to stage a moon landing. Here are 5 theories looking at why some people believe that the Apollo 11 moon landing was a complete and utter hoax. Every conspiracy theory has some kind of motive or reason behind it. So, when 2 Cold War rivals, the United States of America and the Soviet Union, started gathering and researching more information on our moon, it spawned a race as to which nation would be the first to land on our so far uncharted and mysterious moon. The Soviet Union achieved an early lead with the launch of their artificial satellite, Sputnik 1. The US then reacted 4 months later by launching their own satellite, Explorer 1. The competitiveness of the USA to be the first to land on the moon was causing them to plot and film a series of productions to show and lie to the world that they were the first to have a man walk on the moon. One of the many videos that were taken over the period of visiting the moon was one that captured the LEM, or Lunar Excursion Module, leaving the moon to return to Earth. Now, when you think about it, only 3 astronauts attended the mission, and all 3 of them were on the LEM. It makes you wonder, who was actually on the surface manning the camera? It's been suggested that it was an automated camera that was just left behind, but the design of the chest-mounted camera that the astronauts carried couldn't just be turned on a timer module and left on a tripod, meaning this was most unlikely. Other theories suggest that one astronaut stayed on the surface to capture the footage, then got picked up after the footage was taken. This has also been dismissed as highly unlikely, as the fuel was very valuable and wouldn't have been risked just to capture footage, putting the lives of the 3 astronauts at risk. Another theory to suggest that the moon landing was filmed in a studio is that if you speed up the footage supposedly taken on the moon by 2.5 times, it looks far too similar to the movement a human would make in Earth's gravity. As for the astronauts' impressive jump height, a move that would be impossible to perform in Earth's gravity, it has been suggested that hidden cables and wires could have been used to give the astronauts some extra height and propulsion. In some of the screenshots, outlines of hidden cables can be seen, among other studio mishaps. Now, I'm sure most of us know for a fact that the moon's atmosphere has no wind, which makes for a very controversial conspiracy. Why was the US flag fluttering when shown on live television? Viewers could clearly see the American flag waving and fluttering as astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin planted it. Photos of the landing also appeared to show rippling, indicating a breeze, suggesting that there could have been some sort of large studio fans on the set to keep the astronauts cool while wearing the heavy spacesuits. The obvious problem here is that there is no air in the moon's atmosphere, and therefore no wind to cause the flag to move. We all know that there is only one light in our solar system, the sun. Now, with only one source of lighting, you'd think everything would only have one shadow, all dropping in the same direction. But no. In the footage that astronauts Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong supposedly took, there are unexplained shadows coming off of the rocks, and the astronauts, some pointing in different directions, and some having multiple shadows, ultimately suggesting that there was another lighting source, such as a large studio lamp. So is this yet another flaw in the footage of the Apollo 11 landing? What do you think? So, that was 5 Apollo 11 moon landing conspiracies. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to keep up to date with our weekly videos. Hi there, I'm Brimstone. If you enjoyed listening to me today, make sure you go check out my channel at Brimstone below. I do mainly horror narrations on there, some creepypastas, some true life encounters. And I'll see you guys next time.